I'm gonna be quoting Drake right here, but I'm upset. You ever have those moments in life where things are going way too good and then something bad just has to happen and knock you off where you were and just throw you a million steps down further just to humble you a little bit? I felt like this year was just going way too smooth for me. Like there wasn't much to complain about. Nothing really bad happened. I've been kind of set. Things have been stable, but 2 days ago, I fucking totally destroyed my car. This is gonna be a little bit of a story time video, but stick around because I learned a lot of important lessons these past few days, so maybe I can pass them on to you too. It all started 2 days ago. I was at my girlfriend's house. She lives in Jersey, also known as the most boring place in the fucking world. We were sitting at home all morning. We didn't really have much to do. And I was just like, yo, let's go to the pool. It's fucking hot as fuck outside. I don't want to be sitting here all day. I could use some wetness. So we get ready. We get in my car. The pool is like probably 12 minutes away from our house. We start driving to the pool and this is just where shit gets bad. I stop at an all-way stop sign. I look both ways. There's nobody there. I'm good. I pull up to the next stop sign. I look both ways. I'm good. I don't see no other cars. I start pulling out, and as I pull out, I see this fucking car zoom by 60 miles an hour, T-boned it. That car spun around, hit a pole, and my car just stopped where it was and would not start up again. The first thing I do, you know, regardless of who's wrong, I don't think anybody deserves to be hurt. So I ask my girl she's good. I check myself real quick. I run out the car. I go to the other car to see if they're good. And this lady gets out and just full on starts spazzing at me. She's fucking screaming at me. I'm asking her if she's okay. I see there's like a girl in the car that looks probably around like 14, 15, 16 years old. And the lady's just full on screaming at me, telling me, what did I do? What did I do? And to be honest, it happened so fast that I needed a second to even process what the hell just happened, because I had no clue who was in the right and who was in the wrong at that moment. Thankfully, everybody was okay and nobody had any injuries. You know, you get that little boost of adrenaline, but thankfully my girl wasn't hurt. Nobody in the other car was hurt. I was fine. You know, I was just shaking a bit because my car was fucked up, bro. Like, this is a picture on the scene. So when I finally had time to like, you know, calm myself down and check what happened, I realized that this wasn't an all-way stop sign like the block before. This is just a one-way stop sign. So the lady did have the right of way, and it was her right of way to go on. And when I checked, I was good. It's just the problem was like, yeah, it was my fault. You know, I should have been more careful. She did have the right of way, but she was going like 50 miles an hour in a school zone, bro. Like literally I went, she just like, it was so fast where I'm just like, bro, ain't no way that we should have been like hit this fast, like in a fucking residential area where the speed limit is 25 miles an hour. So I wasn't really angry that she was screaming at me because, you know, at the end of the day, it was my fault. I should have been more careful. You know, a lot of things I should have did better. I wasn't on my phone or anything like that. I wasn't drinking like some people be doing, but you know, I should have just been more of a careful driver. You know, my girl was in the car. She could have got hurt. I could have got hurt. And, you know, thankfully no one got hurt. Same thing with the other cars. So I do feel that, you know, while it was my fault, it was also her fault because she was going extremely too fast, because it's not like I pulled out of there super fast. I literally just started going and I smacked her. Like, we both had time to react. We both didn't react. But in the eyes of the law, it was most likely my fault, which fucking sucks. So the lady's husband shows up, you know, he kind of calms her down. We all talk it out. Like, they weren't spazzing on me. You know, it was a mistake. You know, things like this happen. It's not like we were both speed racing. It's not like, you know, I was going out of my way driving recklessly like these people on YouTube. But, you know, it was just a mistake and it happens. So after the incident, you know, I literally had no idea what to do. I had no clue where the fuck I am. I'm from Queens. I have no clue where half these spots are in Jersey. Some lady on the scene even came up and was like, yo, don't even talk to them. Don't even say sorry. Don't even do this. Here, just call the cops and don't say a word to that woman. But, you know, that's not how I want to treat people, bro. I'm not going to go not ask if they're okay and we just got into an accident. Like, there's more important things than your pride and how the cops are going to hear your story. Like, bro, someone could have got hurt. So once we determined everybody was okay, you know, we called the cops, we gave them our location. We were like looking at the damages, taking pictures of what was going on. And eventually the cop showed up and she was pretty chill. You know, she just asked us both our things. She wasn't really being biased or whatever. And she just said she had to call a tow truck because her tire was popped and my car, it's missing the whole front, bro. So eventually the tow truck comes, they take my car, they take her car, the police leaves, and we had to call the Uber home, which was like 10 bucks because like I said, we were only driving like 10 minutes away. So we take the Uber home and I literally suffered in silence the rest of that day because I was fucking livid, bro. And like I said, you know, I feel like blame could be on both parts, but I can only speak for myself. So I was only just sitting there blaming myself like, bro, there was a bunch of shit I could have done better. And, you know, things happen. It's just, unfortunately, this thing happened and now I don't have a car anymore and I'm stuck in Jersey. I've had that car, bro, since 2019. So I only paid $1,800 for it. It lasted me 4 years. So I'll say I got my money's worth. It just still sucks, you know? So the next day in the morning, woke up early. Me and my girlfriend's brother, we went to the police precinct. I got the car release form, and this is where shit just gets fucking even worse. I go to the towing spot, you know, the towing spot that has a contract with PD, and the lady there is just such a fucking bitch, bro. I like giving people the benefit of a doubt, but she was just a fucking bitch, bro. Like, I walk into the spot, there's no like signs of where the entrance is. I walk in, she's like, you know, that's not the entrance, whatever, just spazzing on me. I'm like, all right, where's the entrance? She's like, step out, then I'll tell you. Step out, then I'll tell you. Like, just being a fucking dick for no reason. Like, bro, she knows I just lost my fucking car. She didn't need to be a dick like that. The guy who towed my truck at the scene told me it was gonna cost like $200, but I get there, she's charging me like $325. You know, she's only taking cash, which I didn't have on me. So I just asked her, I'm like, yo, can I get some stuff from the car? Then I'll go get the money, come back, give you the money for the car, and then we'll have to tow it out. And she's like, you could take your stuff after you pay for it. Just being nasty with me for no reason. Even to a point where I looked up the reviews of that spot, and every single fucking review of that spot said she was a bitch. Matter of fact, the spot's called Gabe's Towing in Linden, New Jersey. She was a fucking bitch, bro. If you ever get your car towed in that area, make sure it doesn't go there. So basically, you know, I paid her the money, and then I had to find someone online because my car was just beyond repair. It would have costed me way too much to fix it than money I even spent on the car. So I had to find some junker online that would pay for the car, and he came and picked it up, and overall I got $150 for my car. That was, you know, did a lot for me, but it still fucking sucks, bro. There's no way to sugarcoat it. And he gave me the money, I gave him the title, I gave him the car, and he dragged it off, and I never saw it again. And I went home, and bro, I was in my bag, bro. I was fucking listening to Marvin's Room on repeat. I was fucking sad. And this morning I had to take a fucking 2.5 hour train ride back from Jersey to Queens. So that did not help. But long story short, I feel like there's a lesson to be learned in every situation. So what did I learn in this situation? Number one, driving is no joke. You know, I've never been in an accident before. You know, I've been driving for like 4 or 5 years. I feel like I'm a pretty confident driver. I'm pretty safe, but you know, shit happens, bro. You should always be more careful because unexpected shit like this happens. Number two, if police ever show up to the scene and they say they're gonna get your car towed, say no and call your own tow truck and get it towed wherever you need it to be, because they will fucking scam you, bro. And they'll scam you and be fucking dicks about it. It's one thing if you're getting scammed and the people are being nice, but it's another thing when you know you're getting scammed and the person's being a fucking bitch. And number three is life's never gonna go the way you want it. You know, sometimes, like I said, things were going really good and something's gonna come out of nowhere and just fuck it up. You know, things could have been going really bad and this could have still happened and made shit worse. You never know what to expect. You never know what's gonna happen. So you can't really live your life thinking that you know every single thing that's gonna happen, because it don't. Like a great fucking example of this is like when people don't wear their seatbelt. You know, it's just like, yeah, you might not get into an accident, but what about that one day where you do get into an accident? Like, I wear a seatbelt every single time I get into a car, you know, so let's say I didn't, and then I'm thinking in my head like, oh, it'll never happen to me. Bro, it could always happen to you. And I think that's like the worst thing you could do in your life is say like, oh, something couldn't happen to me, because bro, it'll happen to you eventually. It just hasn't happened yet. It's like none of us are special, bro. There's no law in the world saying like, oh, I will never get into a car accident in my entire life, or this will never happen to me in my entire life. Like, bro, expect the unexpected, because it could always happen to you. You should always try to be as most prepared as you can for the shitty things, because while you might want the best things to always happen, you know, you just got to be ready for them trash things, because they're always gonna happen. That's just guaranteed. So moving forward from this, I don't even know if I'm gonna get another car right away, bro. I mean, it's been 2 days and I'm still just like, I don't even want to be in a car for like the next week, because that shit's just stressing me out. I'm fucking tight. But you know, like I said, thank God everybody was okay. Thank God it wasn't worse, you know. I mean, I don't even fucking know. This shit just fucked me up the last 2 days. I ain't even gonna front. Thank you to everybody who checked in on me, asked if I was good. You know, it meant a lot, you know, but fuck, bro, I'm just still tight. All right, but that's my little story for y'all. So thanks for watching till the end. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're old, thanks for still watching. So my name's Max, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Wake up out the door, it's time to get this money. So many pitfalls in my life, that shit ain't even funny. Them rainy nights had them days looking mad sunny. My clothes nice, remember when them shits was mad bummy.